VW is investing in software for its EV, not so much investing in Rivian.
Volkswagen has agreed to invest up to $5 billion in a new joint venture with Rivian. Thomas, Chris, what can you tell us about this new partnership? Does this investment legitimize Rivian as a player in the EV sector?
I would say that it doesn't exactly legitimize them. The deal isn't for Rivian cars. It's no change to Rivian's operation. And ultimately, what's happening is Rivian is helping VW with software. VW wants the software.
I don't know how Thomas would feel about my saying this, but I'm not sure if it legitimizes Rivian in the EV game as much as it maybe legitimizes Volkswagen.
Right, I would see that. That goes into my idea. Like
Yeah.
Volkswagen wants the software so they can use that software for their own VW cars.
Right.
VW is investing in software for its EV, not so much investing in Rivian.
Yes.
So the cash makes sense on paper here, but just how fruitful do you think this partnership is going to be?
Well, it's 5 billion at face value, but only 1 billion up front, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't really help Rivian so much. I mean, it gives them more capital. They've got a clear runway towards reaching profitability, but we're still years down the road before it makes profits. And will it need more money? Probably.
Yeah, one thing that would concern me if I were a Rivian investor in terms of a long-term investor is those follow-on investments that are coming are based on milestones that weren't necessarily clearly defined.
Right.
And so it's kind of like, well, Rivian, as long as Rivian meets those objectives, the cash will flow, but long-term investors don't really have a sense of what those objectives are that they have to hit.
Right. And the structure of the deal too, the first billion is in warrants. So it's dilute, it's going to dilute the value of the stock.
Right.
So speaking of what investors are feeling about this, I'm curious, does it make a difference that this money is coming from Volkswagen, or would investors feel any type of way if it was coming from a different car maker? I know that they had a partnership with Ford in the past. How is that different than what they're doing with Volkswagen?
I don't think it's really any different.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's helpful in the sense that they've had a partnership with Volkswagen. So the fact that Volkswagen's willing to invest more in Rivian is encouraging. It would be probably a little bit it'd probably be a little bit strange if it was coming from another EV company that they hadn't been partnering with. So I guess in that sense it's good.